think these are 5/16.
I think.
Can't tell. They don't say anything on them. It's the part number.
Part number. Hey man.
UIC.
If they fit, they fit.
Let's hope.
Let's hope. Hey! We are doing... we're doing a Dumb Mechanics. I haven't been keeping track. I see, I got a bunch of videos coming, kind of, sort of, at the same time. This is an episode somewhere in the point of time. And we are doing a project on his car here this evening.
Ricer modification.
Ooh, and on a 350, the Nissan 350. So basically, you are putting on
Some washers, some spacers to space out the exhaust pipes a little and essentially just create an exhaust leak and make it louder.
Alright, we're going to make his car have an exhaust leak and make it louder. We'll see how it goes. So, give us a minute. I'm going to move this out of the way. By the way, filming by the great movie critic, Brand Tagger. Take it away. So, we're going to jack the car up with a bottle jack. I actually recommend these. They're cheap, and they are pretty durable in that. Bottle jacks are a nice way to go. Now, it's a little overkill, but so it's nice and easy to keep the car jacked up. We're going to use 3-ton jack stands as well. And later in the video, you'll see how these work. So, that's about it. So, where on your exhaust do you want to put this?
I'll show you. See this joint right here?
Yep.
Those bolts on the other side come out. So then there's a little space in between. Take that out. And then there's, you just put these washers over top of the bolts.
Okay.
And the screw
So the car.
Yeah. It's pretty much high enough.
Yeah. Let's put the jack stands under it just in case.
Yeah.
And it's always safe to put jack stands under your car if you jack it up, in case your jack goes wrong, malfunctions. It's just a safety guard. And if you don't have jack stands, even some wood blocks or wood bricks or something, just put it under a stable place of the car. Look at that, dumb mechanics not being dumb today. Really? There you go. Oh, hook in place. See, if your jack stand is in backwards, it won't work. Just an FYI. Alright. So, if you want to get a shot down there, it's more or less the setup we got. So we have the jack on the pumpkin of the car, that's what we call it. And we got the 2 jack stands right here at the main supports of the wheels. So if it falls, it should catch it. So, next is figuring out the size of the, so this is what we're doing. That's coming down. Come on in. Come on in. We have the exhaust here. And right here it's along the tip, and then boop, the exhaust leaves the car. So what we're going to do is we're going to put those spacers, basically washers, where this bolt sits, where that bolt sits right there. We're going to do it on each side. So basically right here at the seam, the exhaust will leak out, and then yep, that's the plan, to make the car louder, ricify it.
Exactly.
Brand tacker, that's yours.
And I know the size of the
I'm going to use a 1/2-inch wrench.
you have a ratchet or something?
Yeah, 1/2-inch ratchet.
There you go.
Just in case. And we're going to close that. And we are also going to use something from in here. Oh, if I can find it. Okay, it's not in here. So we have, we'll need that. Brake parts cleaner. Want gloves?
I'm good.
Gloves, no gloves. Look, because we're men in here. Okay. There it is. So there's a couple different brands you can use for if you got like rusty bolts or rusty nuts or whatever. I prefer Deep Creep lubricant. This stuff works really nice. Well, so does PB Blast. They both work just about as equally the same. I just like this because it doesn't stink as bad. Like if you're working in a shop, it's just not as smelly. But they both work fine, whatever. This is just a bit more expensive than this. This is a bit cheaper, so whatever you feel like using, they both work good. We also got brake parts cleaner, just in case it cleans stuff off. No, it's not the safest stuff, but it works. And you got your tools. Now let's go at it. You got the brake parts cleaner?
Yep.
So whenever you're using seized bolts, always spray this down first and then let it sit for a minute or two. And you want to make sure you get a pretty decent covering of the bolt. And we're also just going to spray the whole thing down a little bit, if you can see it. Spray the inside just in case if it's rusted shut on the inside. And we also got it sprayed on the inside of those bolts. There you go, Brandon. So now we'll leave it sit for a minute. We'll get cranking at it.
So what happened, guys?
Oh, you see?
Well, we got a little bit of a problem here, cameraman.
Yeah?
Well, it's a problem, but it won't be. We'll fix it later. Right here, this bolt. This was on exhaust, and it snapped, sadly. But it snapped in a all right place, so we can get the rest of it out, and we can get the exhaust popped off. But temporarily for now, since there's no hardware stores or anything open, we're going to put it, once we get everything back together, we're going to put the one bolt back together. Get this first bolt out, and then later on we're going to put a new bolt in there for the other side of the exhaust. These are not the right size washers, boys and girls.
Fancy that.
Yeah. Do you have any bigger ones?
Yeah, let's go look. Let's see. Wait, big old one. This is what we originally started out with. This is what we're going to try now. Because these just didn't fit on the bolt right. You gotta like wiggle them to get them on. And just in case they corrode, if they corrode, it's going to be like half impossible to get these back off. So we're going to go with a touch size bigger. So you can see they're just a hair bigger. We're going to see if those go on a little better. One thing I forgot, it's always safe if you're using bolts like this, put like anti-seize on it. It's just so for next time you want to take these off, because in his case you probably will. It should be a lot easier to take them back off, so we don't have this happen again. Well, it looks to be in our shelf of wisdom over there. We don't have any. So you know what that means? It's time to forego a little trip. Time to put our shoes on. Maybe.
I'm gonna take it off the jack first.
take it off the chest first. All right, so we are here and it's finished, put together. So essentially what this does, you're essentially doing a jerry-rig straight pipe of the car by keeping it stock looking. So the finished product comes out to be that. You basically make a gap in your exhaust pipe with the washers. All right, so we're gonna let the car down and show you what she sounds like.
Well, hey, bud, how we doing?
Not bad, how are you?
Oh, can't Does Zach know what he's doing?
Barely.
Hey, at least you're honest. I'm gonna straight pipe my truck today, but guess what?
Turbo blew out.
I blew up the turbo. Start her up, Hamill.
Obviously not permanent.
Let them bald eagles scream. I mean those Japanese.
That's better.
That sounds pretty good.
Rev her a little.
Still a little cool. Damn.
There you go.
Sounds good.
Sounds a lot better.
Alright, I'm probably gonna get going.
All right, sounds good. See you later, Kavon.